Hello friends, and welcome back to another Trash to Treasure video. My name is Christy and I love sharing all of the projects I work on here on my channel. Today I'm going to share how I transformed this kitchen island I found on Facebook Marketplace. I was so excited when I saw it online and I ended up driving 3 hours to pick this piece up, but it was so worth it. Now before I get started on painting, I'm going to be removing all of the hardware and I'm also going to be giving it a quick wipe down. Now if you saw in the beginning clips, you saw this piece was really dirty. So before I brought it into my home, I gave it a really thorough scrub down. Now this is about 3 weeks later, so I'm just using some warm water and soap to clean my furniture piece up. This step is so crucial and I hope you never forget to do this. Always wipe down your pieces before you paint. It really makes a world of a difference. It helps the paint adhere better and also it helps it glide smoothly. So never forget to always give your furniture pieces a really good wipe down before you start painting. Now, as I mentioned, I found this piece on Facebook Marketplace and I have been lucky with all of my Facebook Marketplace finds and the sellers that I meet. I have met some amazing people and this lovely lady was no different. I went with my cash in hand and when I got there, she refused to take my money and she wanted to give me this piece. And I was so surprised and so thankful. I let her know we were military when we were exchanging a conversation because I was driving so far to get this piece. So she was asking where we were driving from and everything. So I let her know we were stationed in Fort Sill. And when I got there, she was so grateful for my husband's service and she was grateful for all of the sacrifices we have made for our country. So thank you so much. That was just the sweetest thing and it really made my day. And I was just so grateful for that. As you know, here on my channel, I usually paint my furniture white. I have a love of painting things white. I just think it's crisp and clean. But for this piece, I decided to add some color and I am in love with this color. It's beautiful. Now, a friend of mine actually had this color custom made and when she showed it to me, I fell in love with it. So I actually bought some and I will share the color description of this color that I'm using in my description box. So if you're interested in getting this color, I will have all of that information there for you. This is a Sherwin-Williams paint. This is where we got our custom color made from. And one thing I love about it is that this is actually a sample size can of the paint. And it was more than enough to do this island. I did 2 coats on this island and I have more than half of the can left still and I love it. And it was so affordable. It was $9, so it was perfect. If you are looking to try this color or any other color that Sherwin-Williams offers, I highly recommend that you use it, that you buy a sample size and try it out on one of your projects. It's such a nice paint to work with. It just was beautiful and it just looks beautiful. This is a satin finish in the paint, so it's perfect for cabinets. And I actually didn't top coat it. I didn't add any of the polyacrylic that I usually add because I want this piece to naturally distress. I didn't distress it with any sandpaper or anything. So I just thought with time it would naturally distress and that's what I wanted for this piece. But I can't say any more good things about this paint. It was just such a nice paint to work with. So I highly recommend that you use Sherwin-Williams. Now with the first coat of paint, it's gonna be splotchy and it's not gonna be fully opaque. So don't worry about it. That's all normal and it always happens. You just do the first coat and then you let it dry overnight and then you can come back with the second coat and it will really make the piece look nice and opaque and finished. So don't worry about it. I've had people message me and like, what's going on? Totally normal, but really let it dry before you go in with the second coat because it might pick up the paint under it. So always let it fully dry before you go in with the second coat. Now there were some imperfections on the tabletop of this piece, so I'm just going to be finding some stain that matches it as best as I can, and this stain actually worked perfectly, and I'm just going to be wiping it over these areas just to conceal them. I also ended up spray painting all of the hardware this black color. I thought it added a more modern touch to this island, a farmhouse modern touch, and I really love the way they look on the piece. The black really did it for me. Now I wanted a spot for my hand towels to hang on this piece, and I was at IKEA and I found these pulls, and they're actually for like drawers, but I thought I would put 2 here on the side and just hang my towels over them, and this really worked perfectly. You can really find any pulls that are long. At Hobby Lobby has them, and you can put them on the side of your piece and have a place for your hand towels, and it really helped make this piece more functional, having a cute way to hang my hand towels, because really you could have put a command hook or something like that, but I just wanted something a little bit more sleek and modern, and I thought this really did it. I love the way my piece turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were inspired and motivated to create something of your own. Don't ever be afraid to paint your piece of furniture. It really gives it a new life. It gives it a new look, and it helps extend the life of your furniture. So always, if you feel like you might throw a piece away, maybe add a little bit of paint to it and you might find a new love for that piece. But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button and become part of the Has family. We'd love to have you here. All right, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.